This video is how I built a drawing / painting board as uncomplicated as I could, with of course using what I already have. Hey y'all, where have you been? Well, it's good to see you. Now, I'm not much of an expert in anything, but I can watch videos, and apparently you can too. There are, of course, a lot of different sizes and functionalities. Many online have adjustable angles and can fold up and be put away when not in use. That's not exactly what I'm looking for. I want something I can build in a hurry, so it will not be adjustable or fold up. I do want something sturdy enough to hold things of a decent size. I ended up with a board about 29.5 inches tall and about 32 inches wide. If I get the right angle, I don't see where I would need to adjust it. I took measurements of what worked for me, Googled how to determine the angle, which I haven't done anything like that since high school. It ended up being 70 degrees. The angle, not the temperature. For the legs, I will use wedges cut from plywood. If you plan it out, you can cut both angles with one cut. And here is some trig that I'll probably get wrong. The wedge shape will be a right triangle, and the the hypotenuse will be the long side against the board. In case I want to clamp something on the edges, I position the legs a few inches in from the sides. Then I glued and brad nailed the legs in place. Now let the glue dry. It can be pretty frustrating to have a project's glue dry in the wrong position. I could stop right here and I'd have a functional board ready to use, but for just a little more effort, I can up the quality a little bit. I filled some voids and dents of the surface with wood filler, and have it dried, sand it down, and then I have some primer laying around, so why not use it? I painted a couple of coats of white. I thought of color matching to my office colors, but the white I think would make it easier to trace if I needed to, and have less effect on color perception. Now, to mount it, if I am working on something lightweight and won't be putting much pressure on the board, this is ready to go. You could put some adhesive rubber pads on the bottom, but I'm going to try to paint an oil drip pan, so I want this pretty secure. I placed spacer boards between the board and the wall to keep it from sliding back and hitting the wall or just moving on me. And I clamped a board in front of the drawing board to put pressure against the back, and it feels pretty secure. Now my oil drip pan fits, and I'm sure it will also hold paper or wood or a lot of things. Hey, an extra bonus is if you want the board to be more horizontal, reposition it on its back and you have a 20-degree pitch surface. If later I need to build something different, I will, but for now this is just fine for me. Maybe there is an idea on this video you can use on making you one. Well, thanks for watching.